Now this is going to be the tail skid time. So this is basically 3 pieces of wood, the 3/4 inch, which is going to be the main one, and then 2 3/8 on the sides, all glued up together and then bolted. So just ripping some mahogany. Okay, a couple of cuts. And sometimes these clamps are really awesome. They can clamp on awkward objects like this guy. So I'll be able to put some glue, put this guy there, and then add the other one here. Okay, so now this is the glue up. A couple of strategically placed glue covered 23 gauge pins to prevent slippage. The parts all glued up, and now I just use some tracing paper, transfer the position of the holes and the shape of the thing. So with this now I can transfer everybody accurately. A couple of saw cuts to remove the bulk. A couple more cuts for this guy. That's the slot for the bungee. Now a big router for making this round for the rubber. There we go, done. T'es trop rapide, mon ami. Okay, here's a simple jig for the tail skid. So this is the same dimension as the real one out of mahogany. Bolted so the welder can do his job. And the same principle, another jig for welding these two together.
Encore un peu serré, encore un peu.
Parce qu'il faut dire qu'il va y avoir le vernis par-dessus. Ça me semble. Right now we've changed. The master does not like wood when we're welding. So now we just skipped everything and do it with just steel. Looks good. Same thing for this. Alright, ready for welding. This will be the extra of that blade will be cut off and filled with a weld. Right now it's all welded up. Just need to trim this off and leave a bit. Now I'm removing the stress from the welding. I just need to get it to blue. Okay, now I clamped this guy in place like extremely well, making sure that I had contact between wood and steel. Then I drilled the holes. This guy I'm using carbon paper that I'm going to be sticking under the wood there to see exactly where I get contact. This tells me where I need to sand. Piece of tape is to tell me where to go back at the same time each time. See that the surface broadens each time. Okay, now everything is sanded, rounded off. Last time when I was in England, I had Lynn sign it. It was way cool. Alright, so this is the third coat of varnish, but there's like crap in there, I guess dust from the environment. So I'm going to sand it with 1200, wet sand of course, and then I'll just buff that. Alright, so with the 1200 and water sand, all the small crap on top are gone. And this finish is more like satin, so I guess that'll be it. So maybe just a bit of Scotch Brite, and that's it.
Right, now found the correct boat, and using Duralac and a cheap acid brush, I'm going to put some Duralac in there. Right, so that's the Duralac. Using a tapered punch, wiggled in each hole is really nice for aligning everything. Of course, inside the hole of the bolt is probably the most important for some Duralac. So when you insert it, make sure you rotate the bolt a couple of turns to make sure it's spread everywhere. So lots of cleaning to do so that the Duralac can't be seen anywhere. I like to use a brush so I can get in the cracks, because I don't want this stuff anywhere in the shop or in the car, etc. That is pretty exciting. I can finally put an X on my plan. I can check it out. This is done.